lesson we did a lot of talking about what factors are, so hopefully you've got that down because now we're going to have to apply it. All right, so greatest common factor. Sometimes you'll see it labeled, a lot of times people have like GCF. It's just the short way of saying greatest common factor. Okay, so let's do a couple numbers. Let's do 26 and 34. 26 and 34. Okay, so what a greatest common factor is remember we did all those factors, what numbers kind of make up, what times what equals that. Okay, what is the factor, the largest one that they have in common? Okay, that is what the greatest common factor is. So let's go ahead. We're going to talk about 3 different methods on how you can find greatest common factor. Okay, the first one is just making a list. Okay, so 26, let's go ahead and just list out all the factors of 26. So again, we start with 1. And 26, well, 26 is even, so we know it's 2. And then 13, 3, no, 4, no, 5, no, 6, no, 7, no, 8, no, 9, no, no. Okay, so I think that's it, right? So 1, 2, 13, 26 are the factors of 26. Okay, so let's do the same thing for 34. Okay, and I'm just going to put parentheses around that so we don't get them mixed up. Okay, so 1 and 34. Okay, well 34 is even, so we know it's 2. So 2 times what? 17. Okay, let's see if there's any others. 3, well, 3 plus 4, 7. No, not divisible by 3. 4, no. 5, no. 6, no. I'm just going to tell you, there's no more. Okay, so now we have the factors. Okay, so we've made the list of all the factors. Okay, so looking at the factors, what is the largest factor that they have in common? Well, they both have 1 in common, so that is a common factor, but is it the greatest common factor? Well, they've got 2. Both of them have 2 in common. Okay, so that's already bigger than 1, so 1's out of the running. Okay, well, this one has 13, but does this one have 13? No, so that's not common. 26, 34, no. Okay, so what's the largest number that they both have in common? 2. So the greatest common factor is 2. All right, let's do another one. And this is the list method. Okay. Let's do 48 and 88. Okay. So 48, no, I'm not doing a factor tree. What am I doing? All right, 1, well, and 48 for sure. Okay. 2 and 24. Okay. Is 48 divisible by 3? Well, 4 plus 8 is 12. Is 12 divisible by 3? Yeah, so we know 3 is a factor. 3 goes into 4, 1, 16. 3 times 16 is 48, okay. 4. Yeah, 4 is a factor because 4 times 12, right? I'm running out of room here. Let's do a 6 a factor. Yes, okay, I'm going to spread this out a little bit more. 48 apparently has a lot of factors. Okay, so we had 1, 48, 2, 24, 3, 16, 4, and 12. And then 5 we know, so, and then 6, yeah, 6 times 8, so 6 and 8. All right, so 48 has a lot of factors. All right, well, let's look at 88. All right, I'm going to kind of scoot them down here just in case it has a lot too. All right, 88, 1, and 88, 2, and 44. Now let's check for 3. 8 plus 8, 16. Is 16 divisible by 3? No. All right, 4. Yeah, 4 times 22, right? Yeah, 4, 22. 5, no. 6, well, let's just divide that by 6. 1, 6, 28. No, 6 is not a factor. All right. 7. And 7's one of those two where you just have, if you're not sure, you just have to divide. A lot of times if I'm not sure, I just think of ones close to there that are 7. Like I would do, okay, well, 7 times 10, that's 70. So then the next number divisible by 7 would be 77. Then the next one would be 84. And then the next one would be 91. So 7's not divisible, or 88's not divisible by 7. What are we at? 8? Oh yeah, 88. 8 times 11, right? And then all we have left are 9. And that, remember, 8 plus 8, 16. Is 16 divisible by 9? No. Okay, so I think we found them all. All right, so now we've listed all the factors. We need to find the greatest common factor, okay? Well, they both have, well, you know what? When you do greatest common factor, the best way to actually do this, and I did it kind of backwards last time, is actually to start with the bigger numbers, right? Because, you know, yeah, they have 1 in common, but that's not the greatest. 2 is, they have that in common, but still not the greatest. But if we go from this way, we know there's no bigger numbers going that way. So 48. Okay, this one's got 48. Does this one have 48? Nope, so it's not 48. 24. Does this one have 24? Nope, not 24. 16. Nope, not 16. 12. Nope, not 12. 8. Oh yeah, there's the 8. All right, so 8 is the greatest common factor. Okay, so that's making a list to help you find the greatest common factor. All right, now I'm going to show you the second method, which is using what they call it a division ladder. Okay, so I'm just pulling these from the book. Let's do 54 and 84. Okay, so 54 and 84, we're trying to figure out the greatest common factor. Okay, how you do this is you actually kind of do like an upside down like division sign. You know, the house that it goes in, now it's upside down. So they're like on top of the house. All right, so 54 and 84. So just ask yourself, okay, what number did we know they have in common? Okay, in this case, they're both even, so we know 2. Okay, so I'm going to start with 2. Okay, so now let's divide both these numbers by 2. 54 divided by 2, that's 27. 84 divided by 2, that's 42. Okay. All right, so now 27 and 42. Let's see. We're going to kind of add, we're going to put another little upside down division thing. 27 and 42, well, one's odd, one's even. So we know 2 is not a common, or 2, they don't have 2 in common. Well, let's check for 3. 27, yeah, 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3, so we know they have 3. 42, 4 plus 2, yeah, so we know they have 3 in common. Okay, so now let's go ahead and divide 27 by 3. That's 9. 42 divided by 3, that's 7. No, that's not 7. That is, help me out. All right, I'm blanking out. Oh, just figure it out. 42. 14. Well, that sounds much better. All right. Okay. So now we've got 9 and 14. Well, do they have any in common? Well, we know it's not 2, not 3, no. Okay, we're pretty much 9 and 14. They have no common factors other than like 1. Okay, so we're kind of done here. Okay, so now we look at these 2 numbers here. 2, 3, we just put down here. 2 times 3, so 6 is the greatest common factor. Okay, let's try that one more time. All right. Let's do 24 and 60. Upside down division sign. All right, so right off the bat, looking at them, what should I start with? The 2. Yep, 2. So now we're at 12. Now we're at 30. All right, okay. We can keep going, right? Because they're both even. So let's do another 2. 6 and 15. All right. Okay, 6 and 15, just looking at that, I know they're both divisible by 3. Okay, so that's 2. Oh, I shouldn't do that yet. 2 and 5. All right. Okay, 2 and 5, did they have any others in common? No, they don't. Okay, so we've got 2, 2, and 3. So 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3. All right. 12 is my greatest common factor. Okay, so that's using division ladders. Okay, the third way we're going to use is using prime factorization. All right, or factor trees. Okay, so let's do 54 and 84. Okay, so for each of those numbers, I'm going to go ahead and do my factor trees. Okay, we covered that a little bit ago, so you should be an expert at factor trees. All right, 54, 2, 27. Remember, circle the prime numbers. 3, 9, 3, 3. Okay, 84, 2, 42, 2, 21, 3, 7, prime. All right, so we've done the factor trees, okay? So now, in order to find the greatest common factor, we're going to match up buddies, okay? So, for example, we have 2 over here, okay? Is there another 2? Is there a 2 over there that we can match them up with? Yeah. So 2, 2, and then we're going to bring down 1, 2, okay? They're a pair of 2s. Okay, let's see. We got a bunch of 3s. We got a 3. Do we have a 3 buddy over here for him? Yeah, so we got that one. 3, 3. So we're going to bring down the 3. Okay, let's see. What do we have left? Well, we've got we only have 2 3s over here. Is there another 3 over here for him to pair up with? No. And then 2 and 7. We don't have any over there. Okay, so we just were able to pair up one group of 2s and one group of 3s. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 3, and my greatest common factor is 6. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do 72 and 120. All right. So again, by now you should be pretty good at these factor trees. Oh, what am I doing? That's prime. Okay, 2. All right, got my factor tree set up. Okay, so remember, using factor trees, greatest common factor, we're going to find the buddies. All right, this little 2 over here, does he have a buddy on the other side? Oh yeah, there's a 2 over there. So, cross them out, bring a 2 down. All right, okay, does this 2 over here, does he have a buddy on the other side? Oh yeah, 2, 2, bring another 2 down. Okay, this 2, does he have a buddy? Yeah, all right, all sorts of buddies on this one. 2. Okay, the 3, does he have a buddy? Yeah. Okay, now we still have another 3. No, there's nobody over there, and the same thing here. All right, so we've brought them all down, all the pairs. And 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, 24. 24 is the greatest common factor of these 2 numbers. All right, I know that's a lot. And I know in your assignment, they're going to have you do all 3 methods. You do need to do all 3 methods, okay? It's important that you learn them. I know down the road, you're just going to pick one method and go with it, and that's fine, okay? But you need to at least be familiar with all 3 in order to make a good choice of what works best for you. All right, so good luck with your assignment.